Hi everyone. I just wanted to quickly review where you should be at the end of week 2. So I'm going to use Samantha's notebook. At this point, you should have created your own personal notebook. So I have access to Samantha's notebook. So it's only Samantha and myself who can see this, but you should also have access to a shared notebook as well, and we've started adding in our introduction pages. All right, so let's go through the pages at the end of week 2. So Samantha has this class creations page with her name, and inside she added her introduction page. And so you're, at the end of the week, or once you're done this introduction page, make sure that you copy it. You can right-click, copy it, and then bring it over to the shared notebook so everyone could see it, right? Because we just want to share our introduction with the whole class, and you'll see that people have shared it. So I shared my introduction, and then with one of your assignments in week 2, you have to add in 5 comments to other students so they can span all over. And you see Samantha copied hers on there, and there's comments throughout. In the comments, just make sure you put in your full name, so as I'm grading, I'm going to be searching for your name and making sure you've got 5 posts. All right, so you got the class creation. Then there's a communication page, and we've added a file or a page here where you could add a comment, and whatever comment you put in, we'll be able to see. The instructors will be able to see, not other students. It's just between you and the instructor. So it's one way to communicate. However, if it's something, I prefer getting an email. I think it's a little quicker, but we put this here because it's a nice way to learn that you're able to kind of go back and forth with different people depending on who you shared your notebook with. So your personal notebook you've only shared with your instructor. All right, so that's the communication page, so you can check it out. You can leave me a note and I'll respond back just to try it out. Then you should have a Microsoft OneDrive, and remember for week 2 you kind of merge this in, right? And I've got another video if you have not done this. So chapter 1 should go into the OneDrive, and chapter 2 should go into the Microsoft OneNote page. Now these are just, teaching you different things, so you can go through them and kind of, take them as lectures. All right. Now they're not asking you to do anything this week. Next week you're going to be merging the pages, and then there'll be assignments, and I'll create another video for that. All right, so make sure for week 2 you've got chapter 1 in the Microsoft OneDrive and chapter 2 under the Microsoft OneNote. Okay, so they've got to be merged properly. And then we've got a student checklist that we've added this page to, so you can go through and you can check, as you're going through completing the tasks. Now some people use it, others don't. It's up to you, but it does kind of structure your learning a little bit more for the online experience. All right, so that's what your folder should look like, or your notebook should look like, at the end of week 2. Right, and just make sure you've got, so you're going to have class creations. You're going to keep on creating them here initially in your own notebook, where you can work on them, stop, maybe take a day off and then come back to it, but nobody can see it except you and I, the student and the instructor. And then once you're finished here, the introduction, that's where you post it to the shared folder where everybody can see it. So in week 3, we're going to start, a dream job exercise, and I've already posted mine, right? So I've kind of indicated what my dream job is, and again, we'll always put in comments in there as well. All right, so each week we're just going to be adding assignments to it, but you always start inside your class creation so that you keep it private until you're ready to publish it, and then you post it into the proper folder. All right, so that's the end of where you should be at the end of week 2, and if you've got any questions, let me know.